What's going on, guys? Alex Leyba back here again for another Blu-ray update. And
hey, can I drink in this show or what?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, good.
And I'm joined today with my Uncle Ed.
Hey, how you doing?
He had a lot of beers today, and...
No, I had one beer. This is my first beer. No, my second beer, then, okay.
Yeah, as you could tell, he had too many beers.
I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. I'm not drunk. I'm always just charming. I'm sexy and I know it, baby.
And I got quite a few movies to talk to you guys about today. I got Don't Breathe and a few movies I got from Disc Replay.
Where do you get all this money from it? You, don't even have a job.
I have a job.
Where do you work at?
My uncle, you know this.
That's my brother.
Yeah.
He works with me. So I don't see you at work. So how do you say you work there? He's lying. He don't have a job.
I have a job. You know I have a job.
Yeah, I just never seen him there at work.
Almost like from Office Space, where he's like, well, did you quit your job, Peter? He goes, no, I just stopped going.
Okay, hurry up, because I only brought one beer down. He's actually paying me money to do this stupid freaking video, okay? And I said, whatever, I don't give a fuck. Pay me. And beer, he's paying me. But I said, no, I brought my own beer this time.
Yeah, I should always know that you always bring your own beer everywhere. The first movie I got is Don't Breathe. Have you heard of this movie, Ed?
No, I have not heard about it. Is it a horror flick? It says it right there on the box. Best American horror film in 20 freaking years. And the house catches on fire.
No, that's just an orange effect. The house doesn't catch on fire.
Does this look like it's on fire? Fire! 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 And look they're walking up into the house. Don't ever walk into a burning house. What is wrong with these people? Beer break!
Be careful with my slipcover,
Oh,
God.
sorry.
You just banged my slipcover on the ground.
You wear a slip? Really? Alex wears a slip. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to come out of your closet, nephew. Beer break. Help me, Turtle Man. There's a possum in my outhouse.
Ed, you're so stupid that it literally makes me physically angry.
Whatever, I don't give a fuck!
I know, Ed, believe me. I know that you don't give those.
Whatever, I don't give a fuck! Well, I don't give a fuck. Beer break.
That's your, fifth beer break in the past minute.
I'm thirsty, okay? I work for a living. I don't sit here in front of this camera and all these bright lights. Well, I was in bright lights one time, but I didn't do it, man. My lawyer screwed me out of that deal.
I really liked this movie. I thought this was a great thriller, very well done film.
Who's in it?
Establishing tension. Nobody that you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've been around for long, long years.
Yeah, I know.
Are these young kids doing this?
They're young 20-somethings.
You're not even 20, and I know you. So how do you know I don't know them? Who's in it? This is from the minds of the Evil Dead. No, I like the Evil Dead. Have you seen the new series?
No, I haven't. Ash vs. the Evil Dead.
Yeah. It's a good series. I like it.
This film was very well made on so many different levels. Great cinematography, great directing, and pretty decent performances, especially from the old man in this movie. I think part of the reason why I love this movie so much is that I went into the movie blind, not knowing anything. Get it? I went into the movie blind. It's about a blind guy.
He's thinking, oh, this is my drunk uncle, man. No, I'm his funny uncle. Alcohol just has to intensify my happiness. And he's gay all the time, but he don't want to let anybody know.
And another thing with this movie, I heard a few people say that
all right, I'm smoking.
This film had a lot of similarities to the film Panic Room, which I really love. Ed, do you like Panic Room?
Yeah. I actually want to put a Panic Room in my house.
Really? Why?
If there's a zombie apocalypse or something, man, or Third World War, or a New World Order, I can go lock myself in my panic, smoke my cigarettes, and drink my beer in peace and quiet.
So yeah, guys, Don't Breathe, one of my favorite movies of the year. Definitely gonna make my top 10 list. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. All right, the next 4 movies I got from Disc Replay. Disc Replay got a bunch of new movies in. And the next movie I got is my 3rd favorite comedy of all time. I actually had this movie before. I gave it to a friend, and he never gave it back. And then so.
Well, I disown him. I'd go over there, burn his house down, and get the video back. Grab your DVD and toss a match over your shoulder as you're leaving.
You think that's worth it just for one Blu-ray?
It's my cousin Vinny.
You know what? You're right. It is worth it for a great movie. Love this movie so much. Seen it 100 times, and I can't wait to go back and revisit it on Blu-ray. Really, really well-written movie with Ralph Macchio and Joe Pesci. Marissa Tomei, I think she won an Oscar for this movie.
Best supporting actress.
Yeah, really well-done comedy. Like I said, one of my favorites. When I was in high school, we had to make a bunch of skits for a class assignment. I made one that basically parodies a scene from My Cousin Vinny. I'm going to show you this real quick right now. You could skip ahead if you want to, but...
Alex, you are arrested for trademark infringement. You will also be fined $150,000. Lawyer, please give your opening statement.
We are here because this ute.
The what? Did you say ute?
Yeah, the ute.
What is a ute?
Oh, I'm sorry, the youth. I went to law school with Vincent Gambino.
Listen here, you rotund imbecile. I will suck the money out of you just like your ex-wife did when she left.
That's what you get, you worthless self-esteem.
But I don't have that kind of money to pay you right now.
Then we will suck as much money out of you as we can. No.
No. The next movie I got is a film that's not great. I seen it one time in theaters, and I think one time after that. It was $5, practically brand new, and I thought, why not? And that is Dumb and Dumber 2. Have you seen this one yet?
Yeah, I hated it. I loved the first one.
Oh, you hated the
Yeah,
second
the
one?
sequel sucked.
It was pretty much the same thing as the first one.
You paid $5 for it.
Yeah, $5.
But you stole.
I didn't steal. I made it at my
And
job.
I don't like beer. Ha! Carry on.
But I did kind of have a guilty pleasure for this movie.
Whatever, I don't give a fuck.
Full Metal Jacket. What are your thoughts on this film, Ned?
Excellent movie. Gomer Pyle, had a jelly donut in his footlocker. And everybody else had to pay for it while he ate it. Totally disrespectful of the law. What's
Anyway.
with all these lights? You should put foil up so it reflects it.
That's a good idea.
Modern technology at its finest, people. Ha ha. Beer break.
Directed by Stanley Kubrick. I've only seen 2 Kubrick films, and I've seen this and The Shining, and I love both of them. I can't wait to go watch more of his movies. Incredible movie. I know a lot of people agree with the statement, but it's true. The first, say, 45 minutes of this movie are the best with, Gunnery Sergeant Hartman.
Gomer Pyle!
A really cool digibook, too.
Oh, nice.
Comes with, Blu-ray, then Stanley Kubrick's boxes. Next movie I got for $5 at Disc Replay is one of my favorite thrillers of all time. So glad I finally have it. And that is Fatal Attraction, starring Michael Douglas and Glenn Close. And Ed, you've seen this movie as well, right?
Yes. He likes it only because they have hot sex in it.
No, it's not just because of that.
And, hey, because all my girlfriends, ex-girlfriends, remind me of her.
Really?
One crazy fucking bitch! Beer break.
You say I steal money. I don't steal money like you steal beers from the... wherever
No,
you
I
steal
bought the
beers
beer.
from.
I have a job.
Where is your job at? The street corner?
No, I quit that job last year. Pimpin' ain't easy.
I love this movie. I remember my dad showed this to me when I was in 5th grade. Really well done movie. It's about basically Michael Douglas is a family man.
He cheats on his wife.
Yeah, he cheats on his wife with Glenn Close. And
Committed
then
adultery, which is a no-no.
as it turns out, Glenn Close is a little freaking nuts.
Crazy bitch. Beer break.
A very well done movie with really good performances by Michael Douglas and Glenn Close. Glenn Close just played a great crazy person. A really, really good thriller. And it's by the same director as Jacob's Ladder, which I have not seen. Have you seen that movie?
Yes, I have. Macaulay Culkin's first movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know he's a little boy in there?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The next movie I got is a film that I saw at Walmart. I saw that they had a bunch of leftover Black Friday Blu-rays, and I saw this for $6, and I thought, you know what, why not? And I ended up getting a slipcover from the back, and that is Black Mass. For $6, me and him actually saw this film in the movie theater together. Thought it was a decent movie, really good acting, but just, overall, not really that memorable, I thought, and, not one that I'd want to go back and rewatch. What'd you think of this film, Ed?
I give it a 3.7.
Out of 5? Or?
Out of 5.
I think I give it a 3 out of 5, too. I give it a B. Decent movie.
Cheers up to you, Johnny. Keep up the good work.
The next 7 films I got are Criterion films. A lot of
What's
these...
the criteria? Boyhood.
Have you heard of Boyhood?
No, I have not.
You've never heard of Boyhood?
No, I have not. I've been living under a rock. Sorry.
What, like Patrick? You kind of look like Patrick.
Hi, SpongeBob.
I got all these films during the Criterion sale. Some of these I got all the way back in July. And I was thinking, oh, I'm going to watch all these movies and then review them in a Blu-ray update. But I watched almost all of them. I watched 5 out of the 7 that I got. So I thought, why not just do it right now? And the first one I got is Boyhood, one of the best freaking movies ever. I can't believe you've never heard of Boyhood.
Is that the one they took 7 years to make?
No, it took 12 years
Or
to
12
make.
years, yeah.
I'm not going to talk too much about it because, for one, I already did a review for it. Everyone's talked, about it. Great Criterion release. I really like that artwork, like all the different years. A lot of great supplements on this one. It's now currently my favorite Criterion film and Criterion release. And Criterion has really been on the ball lately with the releases that they've been putting out over the past couple months. And they announced the Before trilogy for February. Can't wait. The next Criterion I got is an Adam Sandler film called Punch Drunk Love, written and directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. Have you seen this movie, Ed?
Yeah. Alex, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Again, I understand.
No, you don't.
Believe me, I understand after hearing you say that about literally like 10,000 times in your entire life.
It's a household name.
And I've actually only seen 2 Paul Thomas Anderson movies, this and Magnolia. Have you seen Magnolia?
No,
With
I have not.
With Tom Cruise. That's one of my all-time favorite dramas. I love that movie to death.
Your beer's gone, so you better hurry up and wrap this up because I need another one.
I like Magnolia way more than this, but this still is a great movie. Really well done. Really good acting by everyone, especially Adam Sandler. Probably, most definitely, Adam Sandler's best performance and best film that he's ever done.
But he's not drunk in it. It says Punk Drunk Love.
Oh, I see.
He's not drunk in it. So what? One of the best movies are the people are drunk in it,
Okay, the next film I got is the first film by one of my all-time favorite directors, and that is Following, directed by Christopher Nolan. And I know you've never heard of this one, because this is a very, very small movie. It was shot with 16mm film, very, very low budget. I think it was only made for $5,000, and it's Christopher Nolan's very first movie. I really, really like this movie. This film is definitely one of my favorite Criterion movies. It's about a writer who becomes obsessed with following people. He's not, like one of those creepy people who follow people around like women in dark alleys, like Ed, for example. Really interesting plot and a very, very well done movie. Really good first film. The film that Christopher Nolan did right after this, Memento. Memento is basically like a bigger budgeted, like almost like remake of this. Because, this is not told in chronological order. But the thing about Memento is that actually had a distinct point to its non-chronological storytelling, but this one didn't, it seems like. I mean, it kind of does, but...
He doesn't have a job!
I have a job!
He just doesn't go. I'm waiting a whole year. Where Alex will be here sometime.
My camera ran out of memory, so I'm going to have to shoot the rest of this video on my phone.
I better be getting fucking paid for this.
You got another beer?
Yeah, I had to get another one.
Will somebody please take him away to a rehab or something?
No, I don't need rehab. That's for quitters. I don't want to quit drinking.
Anyway, the next Criterion I have up is The Game, directed by David Fincher. Now, this is a film that I finally watched. I actually reviewed this film on After and Media's Coffee and Criterion's episode. There will be a link down in the description below for that video. Check that out. Thank you again, Jordan, for having me on the show. I enjoyed The Game. It's not like one of my favorite Fincher movies or anything, but my favorite Fincher movie would have to be Fight Club. You like Fight Club, Ed?
Oh, that was a good movie. There were a lot of fights in that club.
This film has a lot of problems, but also a lot of good things about it, I thought. Decent movie. The next Criterion I got is one of the most confusing films I've ever seen, and that is Mulholland Drive. Have you heard of this movie before?
No. What's it about?
That's about,
Hot chicks in it?
Actually, yes, but
Ooh, we like hot chicks.
I
we like hot chicks. Hot chick. Bam, bam.
I thought this was a good film, but I don't get it at all. It's one of the most confusing movies I've ever seen, but I really do want to go back and watch it again, and
Because of the hot chicks.
Beer break.
You got it. Have you ever played beer pong?
No.
You never played beer pong?
I've played water pong before at my graduation party, though. Anyway, we're getting off topic. I've never seen a David Lynch movie before, but I can't really talk too much about it because I really don't understand it, but I really do want to watch it again and look up analyses for it and understand it. The last 2 movies I actually have not seen yet, and the first one up is Blowout, directed by Brian De Palma, the same director as Scarface, I believe, and starring John Travolta.
You've never seen it?
I've seen about 25 minutes of it, but then I had to leave and go do something.
It was at work.
From what I've seen, the plot is pretty interesting.
Another hot chick. He's getting all these texts from these hot chicks. Never seen a girl at his house one time. Except for the neighbor girls.
Yeah, Jackie and Jason.
Yeah.
Starring Tom Berenger. Another Glenn Close movie. I've heard that this is a really good, well-written movie, and I got the 3-disc edition. Comes with a Blu-ray bind here, and 2 DVDs.
Okay, wrap this up. You know what this means? And he wraps it up before I stick this up your nose.
I'm trying, but you keep just blabbering on about nothingness. Ed,
Yes.
Can I ask you a question?
No.
Can I finish the video, please?
I don't give a fuck. Be break.
Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today's Blu-ray update. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Down below in the comments, tell me what you thought of this video, and tell me what you thought of the pickups, and tell me what you thought of Ed.
I don't even give a fuck.
Who's that texting you? Hot chick?
Yeah, I got all kinds of hot chicks.
Yeah.
I'm freaking broke all the time. They all turn out to be crazy bitches, like in, what is that, Fatal Attraction. I create none but stalkers.
Follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And Twitter, and add me on Snapchat. All those links will be down in the description below. Alright, guys. I'll see you later. Say bye, Ed.
Bye, Ed!
You see, that's why I call him Special Ed.
Yeah.